Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Margot Halleck of Pointebrush, and today we'll be talking all about Fried of London Pointe Shoes. Some of the greatest stars, both past and present, have all worn their shoes. From Margot Fonteyn to Suzanne Farrell, most of the dancers from the Royal Ballet and even New York City Ballet all wear this very famous shoe. And I remember when I first started wearing them a little over 2.5 years ago, I was completely overwhelmed by learning about the different styles, the makers, and there wasn't a lot of information out there about it. So today I want to share everything I've learned to this day about these incredible pointe shoes. So if you're interested, keep watching. First of all, what is Fried of London? So Fried was founded by Mr. Frederick Fried in 1929 in London. So if my math serves me right, at the time of this video, it's been around for about 92 years. It started when Mr. Fried started making shoes for none other than members of the Royal Ballet in the basement of Covent Garden, which is their stage. And what's really cool is that to this day, their headquarters are still in Covent Garden. He revolutionized the entire world of pointe shoes because his philosophy was that pointe shoes should be made for the dancer and not the other way around, and the dancer having to make do with whatever shoes are out there. Because for many centuries before that, dancers historically weren't given that many options for how customized their shoes could be. And so when Mr. Fried came around, that was a huge deal for the ballet world. Okay, so what makes them so special? Frieds are made using a very special method called the turn shoe method. And in this method, they make the shoe inside out. So the shoe is first made inside out. And then once the foundation of the shoe is made, they turn it back the right side out, and then they stitch it and hammer it. And that's done by one of their expert artisans known as the Fried makers. The makers at Fried are their cobblers, and Fried will typically have anywhere from 25 to 30 cobblers in their workshops who devote basically an entire lifetime or decades of their lives to the craft of making pointe shoes. So each of these makers builds the shoe slightly differently based on his personal style, his strength, and his tendencies. So some makers make a tapered shoe, some make them square, some have broad platforms, some have narrower platforms. These makers will hand make anywhere from 25 to about 50 pairs of shoes per day. So that's a lot, or very few depending on how you look at it. And I can't speak highly enough about how magical and special that is, especially in today's day and age. These maker-made shoes are part of their Fried Classics range. This is what the company was founded on and what they're most famous for. In general, when people refer to Frieds, they're usually talking about Fried Classics. Years later, they introduced a line of shoes known as the Studios, which are not made by makers. Those ones are factory made, and that was more to meet a higher demand for consistency and to be more economical as well for students and non-professional dancers. So in a nutshell, there are two major categories for pointe shoes within Fried: the classics and the studios. Let's talk about the classics first. There are 4 styles within Fried Classics: Classic Deep Vamp, also known as DV, Classic Wing Block, also known as Classic Plus or WB, Classic Pro or CP, and Classic Pro 90 or CP90. All of these classics that I just mentioned are available as stock shoes. And stock meaning that you can walk into the Fried of London showroom or in any one of their retailers, whether it's locally or internationally, and buy a shoe straight off the shelf without any customizations or a long wait time. If you need something specific to be done to your shoe, like say cutting down the sides or changing the shank or adding a custom drawstring or something like that. All of these 4 styles can be customized to the exact specs that you want. The custom process is a whole other beast altogether. And let me know in the comments if you're interested in learning more about that, or if you want me to make a video about that process. For the sake of keeping this video somewhat short, we'll be talking nearly exclusively about stock shoes today. So when looking at the shoe, you can tell what model it is by looking at the sole of the shoe, and right here you'll see DV or C Pro or CP90. Any of those 4 styles will be marked right here on the sole of the shoe. Classic Deep Vamp or DV and Classic Wing Block or WB are the Freed crown jewels and account for most of what they sell. DV or Deep Vamp is the most popular. It has a full shank and it has the softest shank of the 4 styles. The exact specs of the shank for you pointe shoe aficionados is 1.8 millimeters. The vamp is U-shaped and it's made by all the cobblers or makers over at Freed. Next is Wing Block or WB, which is the next most popular shoe. And basically WB is for someone who likes the DV, but perhaps maybe likes more support in the shoe. So that could be for a whole host of reasons, but essentially the wing blocks provide that extra bit of support. I think that's why they also call it a Classic Plus, with the plus being that extra support. Okay, so this one also has a full shank, but it's thicker and stronger than the DV. So while the DV is 1.8 millimeters, the thickness of the WB is 2.8. The block of the shoe is stronger, and it has the addition of extra glue here on the sides, which are known as the wings of the shoe. So right here on either side, they put extra glue for the wing blocks. So this gives it more lateral support right here. And then the last thing to mention is that the vamp of the shoe is a V-shaped vamp. And again, that gives it more support because it's not as open and supports you a little bit more. Okay, so now we get into the pros. And this is where it gets a little hairy and easily confusing. So I'll tell you a simpler way to describe it and how it was explained to me by one of the senior fitters at Freed in New York. Freed wanted to offer a shoe that gave dancers a middle ground between a stock shoe and a custom shoe. So what they did is they cherry-picked the most requested changes from dancers with custom shoes. So like a greatest hits album, so to speak. And I'm totally revealing my age now because I don't think they make greatest hits albums anymore or albums at all. So greatest hits, most requested features, that kind of thing. So what is the best hits cousin of DV? That's the Classic Pro 90 or CP90. So a Classic Pro 90 or CP90 is a deep vamp or DV with all the most requested features added on top. Just like with the DV, the CP90 has a U-shaped vamp. However, the vamp is a little bit longer in the CP90s. It comes in 2 shank strengths, a regular and a hard shank. The regular is 1.8 millimeters, just like the DV, and the hard one is 2.8 millimeters, like the WB. They both also have a little bit of extra leather, I think, in the middle of the shank. So it is a stronger shank. However, it is 3/4, meaning that it bends more at the 3/4 mark right here. So that's something to point out because the feel of the shoe is going to be different because of that 3/4 feeling. There are more differentiations also within how the block is made because the block is stronger and there's additional layers of burlap and hessian inside the box of the shoe. I won't get into the technical specifics of this because I am not a fitter or a pointe shoe pro, but from what I understand, the block is a little bit more solid and a little bit heavier than the DV and the wing block. The drawstring is elastic instead of the cotton one that you find in the DV, and the sides are cut down so that they're more flattering on the foot. They have this really cool anti-slip suede liner instead of cotton. And last but not least, the angle of the platform is 90 degrees. 90 degrees means it's basically a regular platform. It's not tilted or pitched forward. So if you like a regular natural angle, you'll like this. If you're not sure what a pitch platform is, trust me, if you were in one, I think you would know. So if you're in a gainer or a block or a capezio with no customizations, you're probably in a 90-degree normal platform. And that brings me to the last shoe, which is the Classic Pro. And the Classic Pro is the cousin of the wing block. And so it has a V-shaped vamp, and it also has wings on the sides, just like the wing block. The shoe comes in 2 shank strengths, which both are 3/4, so it bends really nicely here at the 3/4 mark. It has an elastic drawstring, the sides cut down, and that leatherette, moleskin, suede, whatever you want to call this, sock liner that is anti-slip. And the last thing to note about the Classic Pro, and this is kind of a make or break thing for a lot of people, is that the platform is pitched forward. So instead of being at a right angle, 90 degrees, the shoe is tilted forward. And so Freed calls this an optimal on point position, which basically means the shoe will push you more over the box. And that brings us to the Freed Studios. And like I mentioned before, the Freed Studios are machine made, meaning that they are going to be more durable, they're going to be a lot harder, and they're going to be a lot cheaper or more economical than the Freed Classics. The Studios come in 2 different models. You have the Studios and the Studio Pros. The Studios have a tapered box shape, and it comes with a V-cut vamp. The sides are a little bit reinforced with a little bit of a wing block, and it's available in 2 shank strengths. So it comes in a medium as well as a hard shank. The drawstring, I believe, is cotton, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below if you wear Studios. So from what I hear from people that I know who wear Studios, is that they tend to be really good for people with tapered toes, as well as people with a higher profile foot. So that's it for Studios. Next is Studio Pros. And Studio Pros is the professional, I guess, version of the Studios. And essentially it has a stronger block. And I think Freed mentions on their website that it has a shock absorbing component to the block. So I'm not sure exactly what that means, but it probably means that the block is a lot more durable and stronger than the regular Studios. The vamp comes in 2 different styles, a deep vamp and a V-cut vamp. And just like with the regular Studios, it comes in 2 different shank strengths, a medium and a hard. The sides are cut down and the drawstring is an elastic drawstring. And the last thing to mention for the Studio Pros is that just like the Classic Pros, they have a tilted or pitched platform, meaning that they're going to throw you onto point or push you forward on your metatarsal as opposed to being 90 degrees up. So those are all the models. How do you determine what model is right for you? Great question, right? So the way that I understand it is that when going to a professional fitter, which is what you should do first, do not go online and just buy a pair thinking that you know what you want, because trust me, you don't know until you've seen a professional fitter. It is so important to the longevity of your dancing career and your health to go see somebody who knows exactly what to do and how to find the perfect shoe for you. So the way that they work is that they figure out what the length of your shoe is and the width of the shoe in their brand. So within Freed, what is your length and what is your width? After that, then they figure out what style is best for you. So will you be in a Classic Deep Vamp? Will you be in a Studio? Will you be in a Classic Pro? Only after you've checked off all those boxes will they jump into the next thing, which is figuring out which of the makers is right for you. For the makers, my next video will be all about the makers, and I will go through every single one of them. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps me with being able to grow this channel, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.